Hello friends, welcome to my channel and thanks for watching this video. Friends, in this video we are going to talk about the stock of Tesla and what we have seen in the past couple of trading days. Let's say in the 2 or 3 trading days, there is a sharp breakdown of the stock price, and there are 2 or 3 reasons for that. So firstly, one thing is valuation for sure, but that has been driving by the results and the kind of stock and the way it's attracting the cash from different sorts of investors. But the excuse which market find is the inclusion of Tesla in the S&P index, and which was not happened, and after which you have seen a 20% slide down. So this is a monthly chart, but if you look at the uh, daily or probably the hour chart, you can see the kind of slide down the stock has seen in the past couple of trading sessions. So it is pretty big, and this is the hourly chart. Let me just zoom this chart a bit. So what you can see here, from the highs of 400 and 500 odd dollars, it has already fallen down 33-34 odd percent, and this has happened in a session of in a span of a week. So this is indeed a brutal and big fall for a stock like Tesla, or even any stock. I mean, it's fallen 30-40% in a week is not a small uh, fall, you can say. But you have to look this in the same context as if it were rising. Okay, so the rise, the kind of rise the stock has seen is also the same. Now with this fall, what has happened, that the trend has been changed completely on the downside. Okay, so these kind of falls, and probably when you have this gap downs, you can see this highlighted area where you can see the gap down in between these two zones. Let me just highlight this one. Okay, so there is a gap down in between. So probably in some time the stock will find it fits to fill this gap. But right now what you can see here is something like this. But these are all conditional. Okay, conditional in the sense that there are multiple support levels, and as per the trend, the next or the upcoming support level for this particular script lies at 310, and if it falls below 310, then 275. But since the stock has broken its current support level, which was 334 to 310, so what you can see here, that this 334 or 336 probably, let me just zoom this one a bit. Okay, so this 336, this will again act as a resistance levels for the short term. Okay, so you should be mindful about this. So any rally, short term rally, will start once the stock goes above 336 and sustain over there. And on the upside you have $359. Okay, so firstly you have to restrict, for the time being you have to restrict yourself inside this zone. Okay, either if you are looking for an upside or for a downside, because this looks like an exaggeration right now. With the kind of fall you have, this entire zone is looking like an exaggeration. So this is the thing which you need to know and taken care of. Furthermore, if I just go back to the daily chart, okay, let me just remove these things so that you can have a clear sense of idea. So in the daily chart you can see that this $275 would be your support level. It is very clear in the daily chart. And if you are looking at the trend, okay, so if you are looking at this trend, let me just, okay, and line chart. So if you're looking at this trend, what you can find here is something like this. Okay, so I think I have explained this previously, but anyhow, so this is your trend. This, or you can say that this was your previous trend. Okay, after that what has happened is stock has changed its course of action and started moving much faster, and the course of trend has changed. So once things has changed, you have to change yourself accordingly. So this was your previous trend, but what has happened now, this is the resistance and this is the support. Okay, so this is a resistance, this is your resistance on the upside, and on the downside what you have is this. Okay, what you have is simply this thing. And one more thing which you need to take care of is about this one. This will also so this is your probable trend which you need to look at. Now as I've already told you that 275, this is your 274.75, this is your support level, important support level on the downside. If it breaks down, then there will be a severe downside which you may see in the time to come, and that will crush the price towards 179 or 180 odd dollars. And I'm just explaining the trend, so I'm not saying that it is bound to happen, but you should know your support and resistance level. So then we have 131 and 117. So these are your important support levels which you need to take care of. Let's say for a risk reward point of view, 270, if somebody wants to go up, will think that the stock will go up, then he or she might consider 274.75 as the important support level to take positions on the long, keeping the stop loss at the same level. That would also help them to manage their risk and to have a good risk reward ratio. But you have to look the support and resistance level accordingly and take the decisions afterwards. So on the upside you have 507 and on the downside you have 274 for the time being. Unless the trend changes on the upside or the downside, then we will look things accordingly and talk about it. So this is the end of the video. If you like this content, do share your thoughts in the comment section and subscribe my channel. Lastly, take care of your family and friends.